refused at age 12, so my grandmother tied me down. My grandmother required every man in our family to father children before their 14th birthday, because she believed early fatherhood would strengthen our bloodline and prevent the weakness that comes with maturity. Granny Edna had controlled our family for 3 generations with her twisted breeding philosophy. She lived in the main house and monitored every aspect of our lives, especially the males. Dad had gotten a girl pregnant at 13, just like Grandpa, and Granny Edna constantly reminded us that this tradition was what made our family special and strong. She homeschooled all the boys to prevent us from being contaminated by modern ideas about men's roles, and believed that formal education was specifically designed to destroy men's natural instincts for providing and protecting through reproduction. On my 12th birthday, Granny explained that childhood was officially over, and I would now begin my real purpose as a man. She had already selected 3 girls from neighboring families, and expected me to choose one immediately so we could begin trying for a baby. She said, "Waiting until adulthood is the poison that makes men think they're too good to fulfill their biological destiny." She gave me exactly 6 months to get one of them pregnant, or she would arrange the situation herself. I was horrified and refused any part of her insane plan, which made Granny Edna absolutely furious. She locked me in my room and began bringing the selected girls to the house for courtship visits, where she would force me to sit with them while she discussed my breeding potential like I was livestock. I would sit there silent and glaring while she explained to these teenage girls that I was prime for fatherhood, and that whoever got pregnant by me first would receive a substantial cash reward from our family. The girls seemed just as uncomfortable as I was, but their parents had clearly pressured them to participate in this sick arrangement. Granny Edna monitored my every movement and started timing my interactions with the girls to maximize what she called natural opportunities. She removed all books from my room except parenting manuals and mail responsibility guides, and began feeding me special foods that she claimed would increase my virility. When I still refused to cooperate with her breeding program, she threatened to have me physically restrained during visits with the girls and force the situation herself. "They'll know what to do," she said with a twisted smile. I overheard her telling one of the girls' mothers that if I wouldn't cooperate voluntarily, she would drug my food and lock me in a room with whichever girl was most willing. "Nature will take its course," she said. "Boys that age can't control themselves anyway." When I confronted her, she just smiled and said, "One way or another, there will be babies." I couldn't let Granny Edna destroy my life and potentially make me assault someone, so I decided to use her own system against her. I started pretending to be interested in one of the girls, the youngest one named Iris, who seemed the most uncomfortable with the whole arrangement. During our next supervised visit, I managed to pull Iris aside and told her that all of this was against my will. I watched her face go white with horror as I explained that Granny was planning to force both of us into a situation neither of us wanted. Iris was disgusted and agreed to help me escape by pretending to go along with the plan while actually helping me get away. For 2 weeks, we pretended I was warming up to her while she secretly brought me supplies and information about Granny Edna's timeline. I felt hope for the first time in months, knowing I'd found an ally who was just as horrified by the situation as I was. But Granny overheard Iris and me talking, and absolutely lost it. She locked Iris in the basement and told her parents that she was having second thoughts about her biological destiny and needed to be corrected. She drugged my dinner and dragged me to my bedroom, where she tied me to my bed. She screamed at me that I had corrupted an innocent girl with modern feminist poison, and that she would make sure I fulfilled my purpose that night, even if she had to force it herself. She had prepared what she called natural supplements, and was ready to assault both Iris and me to force a pregnancy through whatever means necessary. She said, "Your little girlfriend is going to carry your child whether..."
Click here for the whole story.
But Iris managed to escape from the basement and came bursting into my room. In the chaos of